Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shadows of New York. Time to lose myself in these busy streets and pray that the answers I'm looking for are out there. And if they're not, maybe I'll at least find some amusement or blood instead. Okay, camera
What the
shyness.
hell?
No, I don't want to be a part of your goddamn interview. Look, can I not be bothered for one goddamn second? You're not listening. Prince of Cats. I need to resolve this thing with Dakota, as if I'm going around in circles on behalf of the court wasn't stressful enough. Maybe a visit to some quiet... we should probably do that. Because that
Yeah,
might give
cats.
us Prince of Cats. Here we go. There it is. The distinct vibe of Manhattan's residential area.
Yeah.
Sniff. And an unmistakable scent of casserole enveloping the surroundings in a heavenly aura? The atmosphere of desolation makes it feel more like purgatory, though. There's not a single soul in sight, and... crap! Looks like I'm not alone, after all. Some guy exerts
Oh, sorry.
himself...
I was
Oh,
petting my cat.
oh, good. Some guy exerts himself climbing a nearby tree. I instinctively take a step into the shadows to remain outside his line of sight, but I can barely see anything from where I stand. I'll move closer. My inner voyeur is squirming for more details. I move a few steps closer, keeping to the shadows. For a good while, all I can hear is heavy panting. Come on, dude, this oak isn't even that tall. Sure, it looks like the first time the guy's ever tried climbing a tree. Oh, sure. It takes a long time for the mysterious trespasser to steady his breath and carry on. As soon as he crawls out of the tree's crown, the dim lights reveal the face of a young guy in his early 20s. Against the spectacular night sky, with his exaggeratedly tormented, romantic gaze, he truly looks like a hero befitting the cover of a Harlequin paperback. He sizes up one of the longer branches. It seems sturdy enough, and nearly reaches a narrow window on the second floor. Still, the guy is hesitant. You want to be him, or should I?
I can be him if you want.
Alright.
Well, alright, no biggie. Just eyes on the prize.
He moves a few steps along the branch, his feet slipping every other step on his way to the window. By some inexplicable fluke, he manages to keep his balance. Once he makes it far enough, the branch slowly bends under his weight. He kneels down, probably calculating his chance to make it over the windowsill. My guy, if you pull this off, it will be a legit miracle.
What? Is somebody there?
Ah, shit. I should have been more careful. The trespasser pivots rapidly, startled by the sound of my voice. Just as he notices me, he loses his footing and dives straight into the front yard of the nearest house.
Ah, shit.
He drops to the ground with a muffled thump. Luckily for him, the lawn hasn't been trimmed for a while, and the tall grass cushions his landing, somewhat. As soon as he recovers, the guy gets up and starts limping toward the fence. He tries to climb over, but quickly ends up back on the ground, clutching his leg in pain. He turns towards me and starts begging under his nose.
Hey, you. Oh, shit. Please. I'm hurt. Do me a solid and open the gate.
Well, with his ankle twisted, he's not going to get out of this mess on his own. And it's not like I'm particularly law-abiding. Whatever. We can feed on him. So why shouldn't I help him? Just stay where you are. Don't move.
I don't know how to.
And shut the fuck up. Relax. I got this. In 2 swift, bouncy steps, I reach the gate. Obviously, it's locked, but it's not like that ever stopped me before. Once I'm sure no one can see me, I focus my strength on the gate and pry until the quiet crack announces that the lock is given in. The extraction goes as smoothly as it ever could. I get in quickly, take the guy by his arm, and help him slowly limp out of the front yard. I let go of him a few steps later. He leans against the fence with noticeable relief.
Ah, thank man. I really appreciate it.
The hell were you doing up there?
Well, this is embarrassing.
More than falling on your ass like that? Sorry. He chuckles lightly and looks up at the window, the same one he was trying to reach a few moments ago.
This is gonna sound pathetic as hell, but my crush lives in this house. Her shithead father kinda hates my guts. So we get together in secret. Because of her folks nagging, she can't seem to make up her mind about us. She explicitly told me not to swing by her house, but...
But you thought it was a good idea to climb up the walls of her keep like a goddamn Prince Charming and break your neck in her front yard. My remark really gets to him.
Yeah, but what could I do? Give up on her when in my heart of hearts, I know she loves me just as much as I love her?
It ain't easy being this cheesy. She got you good, huh?
That she does.
Well. Ah, fuck. Fuck, we should feed though. Well, unless we did just feed on Dakota,
I
which
don't know, honestly.
I don't know either. I mean, confront her father, maybe?
I mean, if we throw a rock at the window,
I'm
it'll
scared of it
either,
breaking the window, yeah.
yeah, it might break the window or it might just be like a small pebble that'll just get the attention.
Listen, you look like a big boy. Get your act together and confront her father.
What, like, right now?
No, you bozo. Fix your leg first, then rehearse the best damn speech of your life, and talk your way through his prejudice. Even if that fails, at least you'll show you got some guts. Dads like that, you know. Daughters too.
Shit, man. I guess you're right. There's no point in delaying the inevitable, is there?
He nods at me with gratitude and waves goodbye before limping off wherever he lives. Even though my hunger entices me, I do not follow. At least my peeping eye scored another victory tonight. What a cute story. Heartwarming. Nostalgic. It's just too bad it's too cliche to steal from my writing. What? You don't write anymore. Yeah, but it's not like you can simply stop thinking like a writer. Gotta use that energy somewhere elsewhere somehow. But for now, let's just start heading downtown. All of a sudden, the world ends. Everything stops. I'm lost in the darkness, and there's not even a heartbeat to guide me. It's like sleep paralysis, except it feels as if I suddenly woke up from reality instead of a dream. Instinctively, I react to it the same way I used to react whenever I woke up in the middle of the night. Aware, but not able to move or speak. I just wait for it to pass. But instead of slowly regaining control, I just see a bizarre room emerge from the darkness. Just look.
Just look at her.
Yeah,
You
you
want
go
to
ahead.
Yeah, just look at her, flesh refusing its fate.
It is.
It's not the one you were looking for, is it? He was led like a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep is silent before the shearers, he did not open his mouth.
There is none righteous, not even one. There is none who understands. There is none who seeks for God. All have turned aside. Together they have become useless.
Oh, is this what happens when Allah Sombra goes without blood? Have we been needing
Oh,
to feed more often?
fuck. I think this might be.
If anyone curses his father or mother, he must be put to death.
Raging.
The raging waves of sea foaming up on their own shame, wandering stars for whom is reserved the blackness of dark forever.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rules of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
And in those days men shall seek death, and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them.
Whenever we become one with the darkness, there's always this nagging fear that it might be impossible to become the normal me again. Then instead of the shadows returning to normal, I'll let my consciousness be dragged somewhere else, somewhere between the worlds. Somewhere like this, wherever this is. This is the first time that fear has come true. Are you afraid? It's a bad idea to answer. Don't do it. Yes.
Ha! Excellent.
Excellent!
Excellent.
I think I need to sit in this chair.
I think
I need to sit in.
this chair.
Oh,
Oh.
good! I sit in the chair.
Still in the lean years, unworthy of joining the rest.
However, the path is open, and it is a path of obligation, liability, a debt that will be repaid one day.
Then when she asks you to be brought here, let your response be a scent of death.
Suddenly, I feel my mind beginning to drift away from here. I am slowly starting to regain control over my thoughts. No, you aren't. Yes, I am. Fine, think whatever you want. I find myself in a dark corner, leaning against a wet, cold brick wall. I think I'm conscious again, back from wherever it was, awake, but in an unfamiliar place. Well, let's just hope it's still in New York City. I emerge from the shadows to see where I am. A source of light above my head momentarily blinds me, causing me to instinctively raise my hand. As I do, I hit some sort of garbage bag with my hand. It falls to the floor, letting loose a metallic din.
What the fuck?
Oh, I think it's Tamika. A
Oh,
woman. I feel her hand grabbing my clothes. She brutally drags me closer. With one of my hands already above my head, I raise the other. Easy, peace. I mean you no harm.
How long have you been here?
I don't know. I've got no idea what I'm doing here. No, I have no idea what I'm doing. Here or in general, really. It's like, sometimes the forces I control figure out how to control me.
What are you, a junkie? No, you're kindred.
Yeah. Keep your shit together, damn it. I'm Julia Sawinski, representative of the Wasambra in New York City.
Camarilla?
Uh-huh. I'm a Camarilla investigator.
Well, if you came here to catch me, you're gonna be sorry you tried, Miss La Sombra.
No. Stop right there. I wasn't ordered to catch anybody. I'm just investigating Douglas Callahan's death. This surprises her. She loosens her grip slightly.
Callahan is dead?
Nothing left but a rotten carcass and a musty robe.
Well, I'll be damned. I've been off the grid for too long. What brought you here?
A memory from a different world pops up in my head. Yeah, I think I know the right answer. A scent of death. She lets me go. I rub my eyes and I finally get a good look at her face. Yeah, it's Tamika! Yep. Cool! She's gorgeous, and judging by her nomadic clothes and particularly fierce aura, she's probably an outlander. Okay, so all these other names are like the outside names that the non-Camarilla people use. So like Outlander, that's the Beast Clan or whatever. Clan Gangrel. And then Clan Ventru was the Kingborn or whatever.
The Clan of Kings, yeah?
Yeah. Clan of the Moon. Assamites. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it's just different names for them.
We'll have a talk, you and I.
Sure. What's your name?
Tamika, pass me a smoke, will you?
If only I could. My heart would skip a beat right now. Oh, if only I could. Tamika, I guess, once again, someone out there led me to the proper path. Yeah, sure. When I pass her cigarette, I realize I'm standing in something wet. Something that smells tasty. I look at my feet and see a puddle of water mixed with blood. Oh, I get it. Were these guys First Light? The high-powered guns and expensive-looking outfits, flashbangs, tasers, all chosen specifically to combat the undead. I realize that equipment from some horror stories I've heard.
Recognize. First Light, SI, USSOCOM, whatever they call themselves, they all beat out the same, usually before I have the chance to ask them a single question.
Government-funded inquisitors. Some claim they're connected to the U.S. government. Some claim they're supported by the anti-kindred faction in the Holy See. Some have even wilder theories. You did all this by yourself?
Have you seriously seen nothing? Nothing at all?
I shake my head. Believe it or not, I have no idea how I got here. I just kind of let the shadows guide me.
Is that a La Sombra thing? I never actually talked to any of you. No idea what you guys can actually do.
Still learning the ropes myself. Go with the flow and all that. My embrace was just a few months ago.
Ah, so you folks are with the Ivory Tower now? Last I checked, you were the Sabbat. The Camis wouldn't forgive all the trouble you caused them overnight.
Alright, the Sabbat. Extremist sect, fully enjoys their predatory tendencies, maybe. Doesn't think highly of morals, largely believed to be embroiled in bringing about an what the fuck? Eschatological vampire on vampire complex known as the Gehenna War. They were driven away from the West over the last few decades. Where the New York City used to be Sabbat controlled, and that recently, wow. The Wasambra of my clan used to be thinkers behind these wackos, but we've since thrown a lot into the Camarilla. Again, I'm still practically just a neonate. I just know there's a lot of bad blood between my clan and the others, and then I can expect at least one glare of pure contempt whenever I visit Elysium.
Ha! I see.
We spoke in silence for a short while. Is there a large SI presence in New York?
The Kindred are classified as terrorist presence. There's no other American city that was hit as hard by terrorism as this one. All secret agencies tend to need symbolic victories. You do the math.
And you're still taking these guys on here, of all places.
As you can see all around you.
Aren't they extremely dangerous?
Almost got me for good last year. Took me a few weeks to get back in action.
Then why are you doing this?
Those motherfuckers have an unfortunate tendency to hurt people I care about. My brothers, my sisters.
Oh yeah, they shot your brother when we were
Yep.
helping with the werewolf guy. I see.
Yeah, the gangrel who lost himself.
Yeah.
I don't know how it is in other cities, but here, funny enough, they only seem to target marginalized and radicalized kindred, ones that could theoretically pose a threat to the current order.
Ah, that's
Yep,
not.
Arturo sticks some on people he doesn't like.
That's fucking shit.
Meanwhile, the establishment in New York City hasn't really changed ever since Calibros stepped down. Quite the opposite. Every SI raid on the city has only strengthened the old paradigm. All this makes you think their goal is something other than protecting the citizens from the blank body menace.
Tamika throws her cigarette into the puddle. Ooh, red moon. Unfinished and crushes it under her heel. She obviously has difficulty smoking. It's like she only ever tried it a few times. I assume she saw me carrying a pack and decided to try it to calm her nerves after the battle. Or maybe she just wanted an excuse to make our conversation less awkward. Who knows?
So, are you planning to snitch on me, Shadow Girl?
About what? And why would I do that?
Let me get this straight. You really think I am dumb enough to believe for 1 second that a Camarilla investigator just so happened to stumble upon an alley where I killed a bunch of SI motherfuckers? If so, you're the one who's dumb, sister.
I don't care if you think I'm dumb. I don't care about the SI. And I don't care if you believe that it was a happy accident that I met you. Especially considering that not even the sheriff knows where you are. But I care about solving the mystery of Callahan's death, and as it happens, you're one of the pieces of the puzzle.
What? What are you talking about?
I found this on the body. Well, what remained of it. I show her the note. She tries to grab it and read it, but I don't let her. Aside from your name, we've got Hope, Agathon, and D'Angelo. You know them?
Passingly.
Any idea why Callahan would need a list of all your names?
I might know why. Yeah,
Do you?
absolutely. Do you know a man going by the name of Torque?
Huh. Of course I do.
Do you know about his connection to Boss Callahan, and by proxy to this list and me?
No, I'm all ears.
Well, too bad, because it's classified intel, sister.
What do you mean by classified?
Not free.
Oh, great. As if I were in position to, or could afford any sort of quid pro quo. But fine, let's hear it. What do you want? She motions towards the bodies.
I've killed too many of these assholes. They're tightening the screws. As it is, New York City is no longer safe for someone like me. Well, not that it ever was.
Oh man, bracing for something unreasonable.
What I need is a way out of the city. You offer that to me, I give you the intel you need.
Huh, would you look at that? That's something I can actually handle. Yeah. She raises her eyebrows.
That's a surprisingly confident answer for a practically still neonate.
I'm something of an immigration officer.
Gotta say, you sound awfully close to a cop.
Almost as bad, a bureaucrat. I know a secret pathway that will lead you to the West Coast, 100% safe travel, and if you took it, you'd be untraceable.
Sounds too good to be true. What's the catch?
Wait until you see how much it costs. The only reason I knew of this road is because a certain Nazi criminal group reached out to me on account of my position and offered me a mutually beneficial deal regarding illegal kindred travel.
How convenient.
How convenient. Nazi. No, oh!
Nosferatu.
Right. Clan of the Hidden. Untouchables of our world. Lepers, sewer rats, carnies? Scabs.
Yeah,
Warlocks.
carnies.
Huh. Embraced by Nosferatu results in extreme disfigurement, nasty side effect of their blood, mimic birth defects, cancer growths, horrible injuries. Nosferatu, most compassionate of the kindred, probably due to the humiliation they suffer. Delendin, some call them blood to wear the borrowed fate. Jesus. Others get very, very good at stagecraft, costumes, prosthetics, and makeup. Interesting. Ah, 1 second, I gotta blow my nose. You read, please.
Well, normally I'd refuse, but they offered me the only thing that can buy me. A lot of cash. Ah, fine then. Money's not an issue. Now that's something I never had a chance to ever say in earnest. Okay then. But who helps who first? You should assist me first. Guess you want me to help you out first.
I guess you want me to help you out before you do anything for me? Alright. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.
Adios.